Good afternoon, and welcome to September 27th, Friday. And we have a TLT takes over the lead on IYR at 18%. IYR was more than 18% yesterday. So let's go to the charts. And here they are. TLT moved up. Who I mentioned yesterday, we had a harmony in here and move up direction. Our back D is in the right direction. So we're at 82. The Tigers are owed 105. We are in the Tigers lead. Yes, the Tigers lead have overtaken the Alpha group. Alpha is falling behind, and you'll check those numbers in the next part. So let's take care of the leaders and the losers in the Tigers. So $82. So we're getting close. $18 to $23 out, and we retired this in the profit zone. We'll be taking this loss leader out into the winners circle. Moving on to IYR, and that's here. And IYR was 143, and it fell back to 175. So it was like 20% yesterday. So we had a 6% drop. You can see right there. But you have a nice little pushback up here. So possibility there's some resistance right in this level here. Say, see all the candlesticks touching all in this general area. That's a pretty good possibility of support. And maybe have some more room to go down, but we'll just play it out. My stop is down here in the long defense. Going into the loser side of the field, SPY falls back almost 17%. If this was football, that would be called a fumble and possibility into the end zone. Who knows? But there it is. There's our situation right there. 308 being added now, 180 on top of that, taking it almost to a minus $500. It is what it is. We'll just do is play by the rules. And our stop is here. The stop limit at 535, and we're now at 886. So we have a little bit of more room. See what happens. Oh, look at this. Oh, no. I thought WBA actually moved up. It didn't move up. It fell down further. It's just a T minus fell down below it. So let's go down to the next level. And that's going to take us to WBA, Walgreens. And, well, not really. There's a close. There's an up. So it actually did earn its way back up to over TMS. So 220 we're owed, and it's an alpha account. It's my specialty trade, and what can you say but just wait it out. And finally, in the basement is T minus our jalopy. I mentioned this jalopy before. I told you before, I'm not happy with these people. I have no idea what's going on. The Tigers have a loss lead of 21 trades here. We get stopped out. It's just more money added to the situation, and we'll play it out and get going. All right. That said, let's hop over now to the Alpha League. All right, Alpha League had an exit today. Yeah, Alpha League had an exit today. We had a buy-in at 374. We had an exit at 280. That means approximately $1 loss. So let's do the numbers. So we got 3.74 for our entry. We have a 280 for our exit. That's 94 cents loss times 6 contracts times 100, which is 600. So we took a 567 hit, adding that to the previous O. So now Tao owes me $1,000.42. Now I say owes me, but why? Because I'm going to be back. Tao made me some good money in other accounts in prior years. So we'll just chill out, wait for the opportunity, and get back in again. That said, that takes us now to who's our leader. Our leader here is PG. So let's go to PG. And PG's right there. And it's not a lot of money. It's only 6%. They owe 867. And PG is at 12, 350. Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. Need 430 to get halfway. and of course A67 to get it off the losers and into the winners circle. Now, oh, this is really disappointing. Everybody down here is heading for the showers, and they hit that 50% out. They're going to get benched, and they'll stay on the bench until they're ready to come back and do their part. So we're going to go to quad, which is our first loss leader. And interesting point, we have an inverse hammer, a little bit of push. Don't on this wiggly line here on the ATR, don't pay attention to that as something that's going to as an up around indicator. It just says how much the ATR is on a particular day. I flatten it out because really at the end of the day, this is what's important. When I do my calculations, I take this into consideration, and I need my N number from here. All the stuff that passed within the past is ridiculous. If we can get a little bit of an indicator or something up here and take off this panel, be great, because that'll give us more room in the real estate. But what is, so it's an interesting, funny thing here. It's trending up, but it's sort of like a little bit of not doing too good. Okay, let's go on now to PGR. PGR was a new entry that joined us yesterday. It came off a scanner, and it's weird. It's a very strange. It opened high, came down, but it ended up. So this stop here is costing us 16% behind, and the O on this, because it's a new scan, I automatically put in an O of, here we go, PGR O's alpha $500. Oops, wrong symbol. Automatically. That is the minimum that I want from this trade. I want $500. So I automatically put in my mindset, I want a $500 return, and we'll just have to do is write out. Now it is trending up. It's getting a nice little MACD hill climb. And now remember, as I told you before, this really is no indication. Because look here, it drops in price, but this goes up. Why? Well, that's because you have a long range. Remember, ATR is the absolute range of entry and exit divided by number of days to come out with an average, and it can be a negative gap or a high up gap. So that's why I flatten out the line as much as possible to get just that. That's all I really want to know. I just want to know that N number when I do my calcs. Moving on, XLK. A lot of talk in the talking heads. Remember, talking heads. Oh, you got to always remember that 80% of the time, the talking heads are not speaking in straight tongue. Yeah, they speak with forked tongue. When what it is that they're paid by these big companies to create excitement from numbers, and then they got a lot of hullabaloo about this and about that. The bottom line is that you gotta listen to what's in between lines. Buy this. We'll go look at the chart, and if the chart says it's dropping, why buy it? Buy this because they want you to buy it. What they're telling you to buy it with the low price. No, they're telling you to buy it at the price because of the fact is that they want to wait for you when you buy it to jump in and take your money when they on the outside. Anyway, bottom line. So XL key 278, 780, another 1,000. Again, you know my motto: stick with your rules. T minus, as we saw in the Tigers, is not doing the greatest. Tigers is 21, 67. It's pretty much nothing changed there. TLL, which we saw just slightly, we saw in the other one, didn't add to the losers list. It was already on the losers list, so therefore it's not really a new entry. Tigers are, Alpha's at 478, coming now into the bottom of the whole run. We have Monster. Here's Monster. And again, this is so heartbreaking. I'm really not happy with myself. I mean, I got in this trade just to get back $174, and this thing is taking me to the cleaners. But hey, it's a lot better than it was. If you've been following my videos from a couple of weeks ago, this was 1,100 and something. So right in here, right in here, we're down $1,100. So maybe, we have a little bit of wiggle room here, and it can go ahead and get past this negativity and maybe push back up again. We'll see. And coming into the last and final for health ETF. This is our closer for the day in the basement. Now, do I get contrarians? Not really, because here's the point. Gets down here, and if able to hold on and pull up and just avoid my exit point, I'll be able to work this out. This is a stop limit of 135. We're at 162. Yeah, it's scary, but you got to stick to the rules. Consistency is what's going to pay off. Also, look at all this. It's already got into a lot. We got 5 down candles. We might even get a 6th or 7th down candle as long as it stays away from my stop limit. So that concludes today's winners and losers for September 27, 2019. And I thank you for watching. And please, if you find any value in this, give me some thumbs up. And also, too, if you find that there's something that's be able to pass on to your friends, do so, please. That's how we make a better world. Let's share the good knowledge and make a better world out of the good knowledge share. So I thank you very much and have a great weekend. Catch you on Monday.